This is going to be a pickup vlog, but had something interesting happen last week. And yeah, if you see me keep reaching out like this, is because I can't even hold my phone up. My arms are so hurting right now. So, last week I got the UNC Jordan 5s in, and then I picked them up from Finish Line, did a whole review and everything. And then I found out that I also hit on a pair from Dick's. So I was like, you know what, that pair has to go. Well, I ended up selling the pair that I hit from Finish Line to GOAT. And then GOAT yesterday came back and told me this. They said my shoes came back as replicas. Replicas? Really, guys? Y'all saw me pick those shoes up. I don't know what happened there, why they said that those shoes were reps and that they're sending them back to me, and they're even charging me shipping, which is kind of crazy. So they cost me a sale and they costed me shipping. They messing with my emotions here. I would never sell any shoes that were reps to GOAT or to anyone. I sent them over 200 pairs of shoes in the last 2 years, and it's the first time I've ever had an issue. So now I hear stories sometimes that they'll switch stuff out there and send you back a rep even though you sent them a retail pair, and I just hope that's not the case. But the shoes are on the way back to me. Sometime this week, I'll be checking them out and definitely letting you guys know what the deal is. And we're gonna see what's going on, because I wanna know why they think these shoes are reps, because that was actually a pretty clean pair. 19 minutes to be exact before these white Cement 3 Reimagined release on the sneakers app. So next video clip will probably be me talking about that, and then on our way to the mall. Let's get it. All right, it's a few hours later, and man, it's chilly out here. But I took straight L's on sneakers. How'd you guys do? I got nothing. The only shoe I was able to cop was a grade school pair off of the Dick's raffle. That's the only thing I hit on Dick's was the grade school, which isn't that big of a deal because grade school was available on the Nike app, and I had some in cart and I got rid of them. I was like, you know what? I don't need that many grade school pairs. I already have 2 that I'm gonna have to hold on for a little bit. But yeah, so my tally is 3 pairs, 3 adult sizes, all my size, so a triple up. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go pick up the pair from, or actually 2 pairs from DTLR, grade school and adult, and then come back and I'm gonna look to see if it has any flaws on it. Not really gonna do a full review because I already reviewed these, but yeah, that's about it. Also, my Tiffany Air Force Ones did arrive this morning, so we'll do an unboxing of those in the next video. You can see if they're really worth what they're going for. I did sell mine already because I knew that the price is going to start tanking on them. Right now they're about $1,000, and they're probably going to get down to $850, I'm thinking, pretty soon. So yeah, I am not going to be mad even if they start to go up. I done made my money off of those things. Yeah, let's go ahead, get to the mall. Guys, guess who we have guest starring in today's video? Home from college for the week. Just say hi. Yeah, I still can't stop thinking about how GOAT said my shoes were replicas. It's kind of crazy. I know a thing or two about replicas, and so these definitely aren't it. I can't wait to get those things back. I hope that they are the shoes that I sent them. Decided to go with the black toes. Now I got the mummy dunks on. Never picked up from DTLR before, so I don't even know what their pickup time is. Hopefully they're not one of these places where they said you got to pick up in the first hour, because if so, already missed it. Now, what do you think about the white cements? Do you only know what they are? She has no idea what we're going to pick up today. It's DTLR. I didn't even know where it was, guys. There you go, guys. All right. And thumbnail. Got the shoes in hand. Nyla, you were much help. Thank you. She did nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to go grab some lunch. Go back and then take a look at these pairs. I will say it does not look like the early pair that I got off sneakers. So if you're ever in Reading, Pennsylvania, you gotta come to this place. My God, and you gotta get this French onion steak bake. Delicious, guys. You take this, you dip it in there. All right, guys, we got these shoes in directly from DTLR. You hear that, Mr. GOAT Authenticator? I did see some differences. Not that it's a big deal, but it was definitely something going on. So let's go ahead and take them out. And yeah, first thing first, GS pair does not come with the whole worn, weathered box. It's just a standard old box. So that looks like that might be the only thing that they don't get with the GS pair. There we go. GS size 6.5. Here we go, guys. A GS pair. Thing that people are talking about is the elephant print being of different thicknesses. The black portion is bolder on some than it is on other shoes. And I'll look at the front while you guys look at the back real quick. Let me check it out. I'll check out the back now. You check out the front. Okay. Now looking at this shoe, I can see that there is slightly, differences. Like this one on this side appears to be just a little bit. This one is just a little bit bolder. I mean, who's really looking at that though? I mean, it's a random ass pattern. So what? One shoe has a bolder print on it than the other. I mean, it's not really a big deal, but that's something that, and if no one else talked about it, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even have noticed it myself, really. You look at the front is also the same. So this shoe in general just has a little bit of a bolder print on it. And again, it's random as hell, so doesn't really matter. I did notice it more on a pair that I just picked up. So let's just go ahead, put these to the side and jump right to those. So this is the adult pair that I picked up. Of course, it is your boy's personal size 10.5. Yes, sir. This is my official double up pair from DTLR. All right, let you guys look at the back. So you see, and look at the front. I think these shoes match up pretty well as far as left to right. I wouldn't be getting upset if one shoe was, had a thicker cut or thicker, print than the other shoe. I just wouldn't care. I'm serious. Some people are really picky. I don't know if they're picky enough to send the shoes back. I like to know if they do though. Let's pull out my pair that I got through the sneakers shock drop. Size 10.5. That pair is a little bit different than this pair. A pair from the shock drop. That's the back. That's the front. And the sides. Right now we'll take one shoe from the shock drop and one shoe from DTLR. And yes, they are different. There is a difference in the print. More noticeable, I think, on the toe box. If you can see one of the prints, this one's over here is a lot more thin. This is thicker or bolder, I should say, in the back. Would I be mad if I got this right here? This was a pair that came from sneakers, which is likely what's happening to a lot of people. They're getting these pairs that have mismatch patterns. Would you be upset? No, I ain't gonna be upset. This is the way it is. These shoes aren't perfect. They are mass produced. You gotta think about the size of the material that they would have used to cut out the elephant print. And it probably would have had sections on it where it was just all thin print like this, and then other sections of it was just all bold because it's random. So what? Some of the shoes got the thin, some of the shoes got the bold, and there's a few shoes that they got one of each. And it is what it is. I lucked up. It looks like I got an all thin pack and then an all bold pack. And you know what? I'm probably gonna keep these two shoes. So I got the best of both worlds. And the one that comes in from Finish Line will probably be one that I just hold, along with the grade school pair that I got. Now, the grade school pairs aren't really going for anything right now. I think the last time I looked, size 7 or 6.5 are only going for like $10, $15 over retail. Now, my thoughts are with this is that this is a pretty clean shoe. Now, thinking like a mom that has to buy her kid, going back to school shoes or shoes for Christmas, they want to buy stuff that can go with a lot of things. I mean, and this is a very versatile shoe. It's pretty much just all white with a little bit of gray. I mean, you can wear this with everything. I think that's when these shoes are definitely going to go up in price. I think the military blacks right now, I'm comparing them to them, even though they're Jordan 4s. I think they're going to be like similar to these, except the military blacks actually going to be a little bit more pricier. Right now, they're going for about $340, $330, $350 in these sizes. I don't think these are going to go quite that high. I think these are probably going to stay somewhere around the $230, $240, $250, about $100 under the military blacks, which is still a decent profit, provided these only cost $150. I think you easily make yourself $70 to $100 off of these if you just hold them
towards back to school time or towards the end of the year. But definitely, I think a good hold in the larger sizes, larger GS sizes. I think there is definitely, a difference, and people aren't crazy. There is a difference between the two pairs, but it's not a big deal. It is what it is. Sometimes you luck out, you get some that look alike, and then sometimes you get some that are a little bit mismatched. And if you got multiple pairs, maybe you gotta pull out the right shoe from this shoe and match it with that one. I remember I had to do that with the Bred 11s. I had a couple shoes that just were weird, so I actually had to make a good pair. And basically, I made a bad pair by doing that as well. And that's the pair you get rid of. So I had a good pair, I kept for myself. I made a bad pair because they were just really bad, the Bred 11s. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta do that to get yourself a decent pair, then you do that. But unfortunately, it's gonna be hard if you only got one pair. You just gotta live with it. It is what it is. Like they say, it is what it is. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here for now. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time your boy drops a brand new video. All right? I'm out of this, John, with the White Cement 3 Reimagined.